So it will be Pascoe Vale attacking the right of screen, that Southern Road goal. And with the aid of the breeze, Heidelberg will be attacking the Social Club end of the ground. Thursday night, not the ideal night for a fixture, no. I would have thought.
But it's a season opener, Greg.
So it's a season opener. Odd fixture this weekend. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Pascoe Vale, first use of the footy, and we're away as the Warriors start their defence of the championship, so well won last season. And we've got the clock, 10 seconds in. Stephen Pace, toe poke outside. J-Dub, Ellis had to work hard to keep it in. Turned over though. And Pascoe Vale, I mean, gee, what a couple of games we had against Pascoe Vale last year. You can hear in the effects, can't you?
Yeah, a bit of breeze springing up just in the last few minutes, actually.
Gusting up, favouring the left of screen, by the way. The nerves got the better of the defender. Katanos loves it from here, the Cat. That one cannons away as he reclaims it, the little Cat. On the turn, they still come again. Ellis, edge of the penalty area. Left foot, takes a cannon. Stabbed into the red zone. Away by Pascoe Vale. This is better by the Warriors.
The pressure is enormous. Had a few chances there, but Ellis with an indiscriminate ball there.
Pace, good, great. Gallops over half field. Ellis stopped and then went, and then Cahill. And Harry, a great bat down. Second effort, skims off the crossbar by Sean Ellis.
Oh, there were some real opportunities there. Lovely play moving forward.
So let's have a look again. And that just skidded off the paint. Took the paint off, J-Fod.
It did indeed, and I'll tell you what, Harry Noon, a little bit rusty, forced the keeper into a save though, and as the ball spewed out to Sean Ellis, he just couldn't get the foot over it.
Petrie on the deck, square for Katanos, top left-hand side of the penalty area. Wants his left foot, as he always does. Controls it, spears it back. Dumbalis just hit it indiscriminately. Second time, much better place. Far post, Noon, and a great fingertip around the corner from Nick Feely. This is so much better.
Yeah, they've certainly turned the screws in the last few minutes, and Les Dumbalis with a secondary effort that time, if we can get that on the replay, and Harry Noon ghosting in. Just wide, well tipped away.
Oh, Feely, if he'd have been half a centimetre shorter, he wouldn't have reached that. It's going to be a corner at the Harry Noon corner.
It's the infamous Harry Noon corner. Jack Petrie.
Petrie near post, right across the face of
Tommy Cahill.
Look of anguish from Top Cat. Turn ball as the Pascoe Vale player. Well, there's going to be an academy in that. Ellis, top of the area. Cannon away. Stabbing shot across the face of goal by
Zara.
It was Zara indeed, and he looks back in anguish as well. Has a talk to the referee.
Well, they're peppering the goals now, Greg, but some great, just sheer willpower there by Harry Noon, winning the ball back, and in the end, Zara with a flashing shot didn't go too far wide. Game, given that the Burgers are champions, but it might have been that this ground might not have been quite ready yet, or else they might have had it here.
J-Dub through traffic. Cahill, can he control it? Yes, he can. Katanos on his wrong foot, right foot, palmed away by Feely. So Katanos was game enough to roll the dice on his wrong foot. And we'll see that on the replay, J-Fod.
Yeah, great play there by Tommy Cahill. Katanos with a rasping shot and, tipped away that time by Feely.
I got left foot, right foot wrong then. Don't worry about it. Ellis near post. Spectacular header clear. Great win by Ellis on the run. Scamps in, square ball. Cahill holds off the challengers. Square, J-Dub making a dashing run forward. Has to angle the run away under pressure. Back up for Noon. Skews it for Ellis, who hits the deck. Ellis went to ground. Gee, there was fair old claims there. I got to say, J-Fod, Katanos, top left-hand side of the box. He overran it. The defender hoofs it away. See, this is a game where you've got to be troubled. We'll talk about that in a moment. The play comes again. It's Ellis, left foot. Errant ball. He
was looking for
Cahill, and they're away. Pascoe Vale, heading toward midfield. I've got to say, this is where I get confused, J-Fod, is if that had been in the
Anywhere
middle,
else, he might have given that.
He
Yeah.
might have given it, but when it comes in the penalty area, it's you have to do a lot to earn a spot kick on the occasion, and that was certainly Heidelberg did then. We're heading toward the first half hour of the new season. We haven't had a goal, and Chris Theodoridis gets one on in the breadbasket, Mr. February, so it is his month.
It is, and how apt that it's Mr. February on Valentine's Day.
Oh, Katanos got scragged round the defender. Left foot on the deck, Harry. Harry gets the
Opens the score.
Harry gets the opener of the season on 29, J-Pot. That was savage, incisive, and Harry Noon, what a way to start the new campaign.
Wonderful goal, wonderful play, Andrew Katanos. But full credit to the referee for calling play on. Oh, they're onto it.
Pascoe is taking on several. They're off the bench.
Davey Van Schip is getting involved off the Pascoe bench.
Now, I don't know that we've got the go-ahead goal, but I don't know, J-Fod. Did you? We've got a great shot of it on screen. We'll have a look at the goal.
Yeah, let's, as they sort themselves out.
Starting to cool down. Don't know what sparked that, but Heidelberg are up by a goal to nil on 29. Let's see it again, J-Fod.
Well, wonderful play by Katanos. Got scragged. The referee called play on. I clearly saw that. A beautifully whipped in ball, and Harry Noon on the spot. Well, the undoubtable, the re-energised Harry Noon puts the Burgers up 1-0 on 29 minutes. So they've started to really hit their stride, and Sean Ellis has been a big factor in this game.
Well, he picked two players who just weren't in the running last week as Zara gets the lucky ball off the spill. Zara waits. Open man with a little acreage is Dumbalis. Outside is Katanos. They're just manoeuvring into the front half. Great ball down the line. Les Dumbalis. First time back, left foot. Cahill. Noon. Far post. Looks far post. Not too far away.
Well, you could see the eyes light up that time as he combined well with Tommy Cahill that time. And you could see he's just trying to shape that shot around and just missed the far post, Greg.
Petrie's there. The up and under. Ellis will
brilliant.
have to do well. Ellis does do well, and in the end, it took the big, bold barrel chest of Nick Feely. That is something of Jack Petrie's trademarks. 1, 2, 3, bang, right foot near post.
Oh, Harry Noon again.
Glancing header by Harry Noon. And Feely goes long as we tick down. That's 2 minutes away of stoppage. I reckon there'll be a whistle soon. 1-0 game. Heidelberg lead it. Hasn't been an emphatic effort from Heidelberg so far, but my word, they've owned the last 35 minutes of the contest. Still a half to come, and
they'll be satisfied with this, I think, particularly after last week as the whistle goes for half-time.
So there you have it. They're at half-time. Opening game of the season. Windsor Management Insurance Brokers back at Catalina Street under lights. Good turnout for the night. All the HUFC TV crew on. And Heidelberg go into the sheds leading by a goal to nil. Thanks to that bad Noon rising on 29 minutes by 5 trophies to 4 on the last 2 years. And I'm actually hearing myself much better. Somebody's fiddling. Yeah. We're getting a fiddle from the front half this time. And, that's better.
A technical team.
They are. They don't mind a bit of a fiddle while we're just calling the game away. Restart. Heidelberg on the move. Southern Road as they head towards. Well, tripping the light fantastic was Andrew Katanos. Cleared by Pascoe Vale to midfield. Biles with the foot in. Timely. Ball out of play.
Yeah, shadowed Dimitri Hadzamouratis there. All the way, so didn't give him a chance to settle.
Heidelberg will settle it down. Petrie back. Biles goes long down the left lane. Cahill sweeps on the loose pickings. Cahill corralled wide left. Katanos, long way from the red zone. Harry with the glancing header, blind header backwards into the arms. The waiting grasp of Nick Feely at that Southern Road end, J-Foot. Ellis. Header cleared away. Well, that was good stuff from
Hatzikostas.
Really good. He strides over half field, deep into enemy territory. Tries to fend off the challenge from J Dub, who stayed with him. The danger man, Rahimi. Not that time.
Great save.
In his 100th game makes probably his 100th great stop.
Oh, has it cost us there, causing mayhem? And
Well, the run through the middle was brilliant, wasn't it?
then the shot, couldn't pick up who that player was, but he had to be on his medal, did the Centurion, and did remarkably well in the end from close range.
Sean Ellis through the gap. Noon, first time, outside. Cahill goes, stops and goes. Lofts it long. Will it stay in play? It will not. By about a half a centimetre, and it bounces over the line. It'll be a restart from Nick. So it will be a corner this time from the far side, or the northern side of Olympic Village here at Catalina Street. Lots of Renaults. We'll talk about those as well. Corner, in swinger, a big leap over the back of the pack from Feely. A rocket launch from Ellis. Loose ball down, top of the penalty area. J-Dub fires it in, and in the end, it's a yellow alert, red alert, and now at the other end as Davey Van Schip shapes to run toward the top of the penalty area. Takes a cannon, ball's in the net. Game on. Game on! The Pascoe Vale boys will be absolutely thrilled. The quick break, J-Fot, and it was lethal.
They had men over that time, and it was about 4-on-2, and Heidelberg holding their heads that time because they didn't track back. And Davey Van Schip got the goal on 60 minutes, and the substitution working for Pascoe Vale within 4 minutes of coming on. He's brought the score level.
Well, we said just a moment ago, Joe Fott, they get two, I reckon they're over the line. They get an equaliser and it's game on, and it's game on. And Van Schip was as happy as hell about that.